Your best financial life. Save smart. Now for the future. You want a story inspired by Ann Lester's book. When Jenna turned 35, she felt the quiet panic most adults recognize, the sense that time was slipping by faster than her savings was growing. She had a good job, a rented apartment, and a social life she loved. But every month ended the same way. Her bank balance reset to nearly zero. One day, scrolling through a podcast app, she discovered Ann Lester being interviewed about her book, Your Best Financial Life. Save smart now for the future you want. Something about Lester's calm, empathetic tone made Jenna stop and listen. That night, she bought the book, link in the description, and over the next few weeks, Jenna completely reframed how she thought about money. Ann Lester's message was clear. Saving isn't about deprivation. It's about creating freedom and choice. Drawing from decades at J.P. Morgan, she explained that most people fail to save consistently, not because they're careless, but because our brains are wired for instant gratification. We feel the reward of spending now, but the future feels distant and vague. To change that, Lester suggested building a bridge between present and future. You make your future self real, tangible, and worth caring for. As Jenna read, she began to picture that future self, relaxed, confident, traveling, and free from debt. She realized saving wasn't a punishment. It was self-care across time. Lester introduced the concept of automatic success. Humans are forgetful and emotional, so systems must do the heavy lifting. Automation was the cornerstone. Automatic transfers to savings and retirement accounts remove willpower from the equation. Jenna immediately set up a monthly debit into a high-yield savings account. Small but consistent. The book also helped her redefine balance. Lester wrote that the goal isn't to save every cent and live miserably. It's to save smart while still enjoying life. Financial wellness is like physical fitness. You need discipline, but also rest and pleasure. Jenna learned to budget for joy, a dinner out or weekend trip planned within her means. Another concept that stuck with her was the narrative of enough. Lester explained that comparing yourself to others, especially on social media, creates endless dissatisfaction. Financial peace begins when you define your own version of enough. Jenna stopped scrolling through influencer lifestyles and started tracking her own progress instead. As the final chapters unfolded, Lester discussed risk and resilience. Building emergency funds, having proper insurance, and avoiding high-interest debt were the shields that protect long-term dreams. Without these, one setback could erase years of progress. By the time Jenna finished the book, she didn't feel overwhelmed. She felt empowered. For the first time, money wasn't a mystery. It was a tool she could control. And now, for the top 5 practical actions from the book number 1, automate your savings, set up automatic transfers from your paycheck into both a short-term emergency fund and a long-term retirement account. Automation bypasses procrastination and ensures saving happens even when life gets busy. Number 2, meet your future self. Visualize what you want your future to look like in detail. Where you live, what you do, who's with you. The clearer that image, the stronger your motivation to save for it. Make saving emotional, not abstract. Number 3, budget for joy, not just bills. Create a spending plan that includes enjoyment. If your budget feels like punishment, you'll rebel against it. Allocate money for experiences that bring happiness, while still prioritizing saving goals. Number 4, define your own enough. Stop measuring success by others' standards. Determine what genuinely matters to you: security, travel, family, freedom, and focus your spending accordingly. Contentment is the ultimate financial advantage. And finally, build a financial safety net. Save at least 3 to 6 months of expenses for emergencies. Protect yourself with health, disability, and life insurance if applicable. True wealth isn't just about growth, It's about staying secure when life turns unpredictable. By the end of the month, Jenna noticed something surprising. She wasn't just saving more, she was feeling better. Her money now had a purpose. Ann Lester's wisdom had turned saving from a chore into a daily act of empowerment. As Lester writes, your best financial life isn't about having more. It's about being ready for anything and free to live the life you truly want. Jenna smiled as she read those words again, because for the first time in her adult life, she believed them.